Bonnie Tyler, the Welsh pop singer famous for her hit Total Eclipse of the Heart, died at the age of 75 in Portugal. She passed away unexpectedly in a hospital near her home after undergoing emergency intestinal surgery. She had been placed in an induced coma to help her recovery, but she unfortunately remained very weak and could not pull through. Fans worldwide will remember her distinctively gravelly, powerful voice that defined the sound of 80s pop rock. Her career spanned decades, producing massive radio hits that people still sing along to today in cars and bars. She left behind a catalog of music that her family and team are incredibly proud of. Robbie Coltrane, the beloved Scottish actor who brought Hagrid to life in the Harry Potter films, died at the age of 72. He passed away at a hospital in Larbert, Scotland, after suffering from multiple organ failure. He had been dealing with several severe conditions, including sepsis, a respiratory tract infection, and type 2 diabetes. While younger fans know him as the gentle half-giant at Hogwarts, older viewers remember his outstanding work as the hard-drinking criminal psychologist in the British television drama Cracker. He spent years in pain due to osteoarthritis, but he never lost his quick wit or his love for storytelling. His family and fellow actors remembered him as a funny, deeply kind man who made everyone on set feel welcome. Connor Murphy, the popular American fitness influencer and YouTuber, died at the age of 32 in Thailand. Local authorities recovered his body from a lake in the Samut Prakan province after an apparent drowning incident. Witnesses reported seeing him swim out into the water, where he appeared to grow tired before slipping underneath. His sudden passing shocked millions of followers who originally came to his channel for his famous body paint prank videos and bodybuilding content. In his later years, he had been open about his personal mental struggles, leaving his community both deeply concerned and supportive. His fellow creators posted emotional tributes online, remembering him as a young talent who had to navigate the intense pressure of early internet fame without a guide. Heche, the talented American actress who starred in Donnie Brasco and 6 Days, 7 Nights, died at the age of 53. She passed away in a Los Angeles hospital after her family made the difficult decision to take her off life support. She had suffered severe brain damage and burns when her car sped out of control and crashed into a neighborhood home, catching fire. Though California law declared her legally dead days prior, her heartbeat was maintained temporarily so doctors could prepare her organs for donation. She had a long career on stage, television, and film, starting with her early work playing twins on a popular daytime soap opera. Her friends and family remembered her for her absolute honesty and her fierce love for her sons. Olivia Newton-John, the British-Australian singer and actress who charmed the world as Sandy in Grease, died at the age of 73. She passed away peacefully at her ranch in Southern California after a long, public battle with breast cancer. She was first diagnosed with the disease in 1992, and it returned in 2017, eventually spreading to her spine. Outside of her famous movie roles, she sold millions of records worldwide with hits like Physical and won 4 Grammy Awards. She spent her later years funding cancer research and advocating for plant medicine to help patients manage severe pain. Her screen partner, John Travolta, was among those who paid tribute, writing that she made all of our lives so much better. Michael Kenneth Williams, the brilliant American actor famous for playing Omar Little on the HBO series The Wire, died at the age of 54. His nephew found him unresponsive in his Brooklyn apartment. The medical examiner confirmed his death was caused by an accidental overdose of fentanyl-laced heroin and cocaine. He was open during his life about his struggles with substance addiction, which often grew worse during the peak of his fame. Fans and critics loved him for bringing real depth and humanity to characters that television usually ignored. When he passed, the Baltimore Ravens even honored him by playing his character's famous whistle over the stadium speakers during their home game. He is remembered as an actor who truly owned every room he entered. Betty White, the iconic television actress and comedian who brought joy to millions, died at the age of 99. She passed away peacefully at her home in Los Angeles just 17 days before she would have celebrated her landmark 100th birthday. Her doctor confirmed she died from complications related to a mild stroke she had suffered 6 days earlier. She had a television career that lasted over 80 years, starring in massive hits like The Mary Tyler Moore Show and playing the sweet, naive Rose Nyland on The Golden Girls. She was widely loved for her sharp comedic timing, her warmth, and her lifelong dedication to animal welfare. Her friends remembered her as someone who kept her positive spirit right until the very end. Angela Lansbury, the legendary star of stage and screen, died at the age of 96. Her family announced that she passed away peacefully in her sleep at her home in Los Angeles just 5 days before her 97th birthday. While theater audiences knew her as a powerhouse who won 6 Tony Awards, television viewers around the world loved her as the sharp mystery writer Jessica Fletcher on Murder, She Wrote. She spent 8 decades working in the entertainment industry, starting as a teenager in Hollywood films and continuing to perform well into her 90s. She leaves behind 3 children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren who remember her not just as an international star, but as a loving mother who kept her family together. Ananda Lewis, the influential host and MTV VJ, died at the age of 52. She passed away at her home in Los Angeles after fighting stage 3 breast cancer for 7 years. She spent her final days in hospice care, surrounded by her family. She first became a household name in the 90s, hosting Teen Summit on BET before moving to MTV, where she hosted popular shows like Total Request Live. She was loved by a generation of young viewers for her authentic warmth, intelligence, and grace. Later in life, she stepped away from television to work as a carpenter. She documented her cancer journey publicly to encourage other women to get mammograms early, hoping her experience could save lives. David Soul, the American-British actor and singer who starred as Detective Kenneth "Hutch" Hutchinson in the hit series Starsky and Hutch, died at the age of 80. He passed away in a London hospital after fighting several long-term health issues, including cancer and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. He had spent his later years dealing with breathing difficulties, which he openly blamed on a history of heavy smoking. Beyond his famous detective role, he was a successful singer with #1 hits like Don't Give Up on Us, and starred in the classic television adaptation of Salem's Lot. His wife Helen shared that he died with his family around him, having lived a life filled with laughter, song, and creative passion. Louie Anderson, the beloved stand-up comedian, actor, and host of Family Feud, died at the age of 68. He passed away at a hospital in Las Vegas from complications related to diffuse large B-cell lymphoma. He had kept his cancer diagnosis private for a decade before he was hospitalized just days before his death. He built a long career on his gentle, self-deprecating humor, creating the popular Saturday morning cartoon Life with Louie, which was based on his childhood. Later, he won an Emmy for his performance as Christine Baskets on the comedy series Baskets. His friends and fellow comedians remembered him as a big-hearted, generous man who spent his life making people laugh through honest stories. Jessica Walter, the legendary actress who entertained audiences for over 60 years, died at the age of 80. She passed away peacefully in her sleep at her home in Manhattan. While she had a long history of dramatic roles on stage and screen, a new generation fell in love with her as the sharp-tongued, hilarious family matriarch Lucille Bluth on Arrested Development. She also voiced the beloved character Mallory Archer on the animated comedy series Archer. Her daughter shared that her mother was a true professional who found great joy in bringing characters to life through her distinct humor and quick delivery. Her family, friends, and co-stars remembered her as an incredibly kind woman who loved her craft. Cindy Morgan, the American actress who played iconic roles in Caddyshack and Tron, died at the age of 72. Deputies found her deceased at her home in Lake Worth Beach, Florida, after her roommate returned from a trip and grew concerned. Local officials confirmed she died of natural causes. Fans first loved her as the blonde bombshell Lacey Underall in the classic comedy Caddyshack, where she starred alongside Bill Murray and Chevy Chase. She later played the programmer Laura Baines in the classic sci-fi film Tron, a role that earned her a permanent place in film history. Her friends remembered her as a sharp, independent woman who always appreciated the deep connection she had with her fans. Rick Hurst, the veteran television actor best known for playing the bumbling deputy Cletus Hogg on The Dukes of Hazzard, died at the age of 79. He passed away in Houston, Texas, his hometown. While his family confirmed his passing, they did not share a specific cause of death. He made viewers laugh for 3 seasons in the late 70s and early 80s as the sweet but clumsy deputy, later returning to play the character in 2 television reunion movies. He also appeared in other classic shows like MASH and movie hits like The Karate Kid Part 3. His son, Ryan, who followed his father into acting, remembered him as a warm, funny man who loved the craft of performance. Louise Lasser, the pioneering comedy actress who starred in the television satire Mary Hartman, died at the age of 87. She passed away of natural causes at her home on Manhattan's Upper East Side. She spent over 50 years working across theater, film, and television, often collaborating with her ex-husband Woody Allen on his early films like Bananas. Her performance as the quietly overwhelmed suburban housewife Mary Hartman made television history and earned her an Emmy nomination. Her unique comic timing and quiet screen presence influenced a generation of writers and actors. Her partner Michael and her close friends remembered her as an incredibly smart, funny woman who lived her life entirely on her own terms. Al Holland, the former Major League Baseball All-Star relief pitcher, died at the age of 73. He passed away at his home in South Carolina, surrounded by his family. His former team, the Philadelphia Phillies, announced his passing but did not release a specific cause of death. He had a 10-year career in the major leagues, playing for several teams, but he was at his best in Philadelphia. He served as the dominant closer who helped lead the Phillies to the National League pennant in 1983, earning him the Relief Man of the Year award. Fans and teammates remembered him for his fierce pitching style, his long hair, and the incredible energy he brought to the mound whenever he came in to close. Marc Messier, the prominent Canadian actor who became a beloved figure in Quebec, died at the age of 78. His talent agency confirmed that he passed away following a brief illness. He was a major presence on Canadian television and stage, best known for his long-running roles in the dramas Lance and Comte and the classic comedy La Petite Vie. He also co-wrote and performed in the play Brew, which broke theatrical records by running for over 35 years to millions of audience members. His warmth, humor, and natural acting style made him a household name across generations. Fans and colleagues mourned his passing, remembering him as a humble man who treated everyone he met with genuine respect. Ben Bader, the rising TikTok creator and financial coach, died at the age of 25. His girlfriend shared the shocking news with his followers, calling his passing extremely sudden. He died at his home in Miami, though a specific cause of death was not made public. He had built a large online community by sharing practical money tips, lifestyle content, and financial advice. Just a month before his passing, he had celebrated his 25th birthday with his close friends. His family and loved ones remembered him as a bright, determined young man who was exceptionally kind and positive. His followers mourned his loss, posting tributes about how his videos had helped them manage their own lives. T.J. Lanning, the former United States alpine skier and coach, died at the age of 41. The national governing body, U.S. Ski and Snowboard, confirmed his sudden passing, though they did not release details regarding the cause of death. He was a highly promising young speed skier, earning the top junior ranking in the nation in 2001 before competing in the World Championships. He was forced to retire from racing in 2009 after suffering a severe neck fracture in a crash, but he quickly transitioned to coaching, where he spent years helping the next generation of racers. His friends and fellow skiers remembered him for his constant smile and the incredible positive energy he brought to every mountain he visited. Kevin Chown, the accomplished rock bassist and vocalist, passed away at the age of 56. He passed away at his home in Escanaba, Michigan, after a private 2-year battle with bladder cancer. He was widely respected in the music industry, playing bass for massive acts like Sebastian Bach and Steelheart, as well as working on local community projects. He came from a highly musical family, with both of his parents serving as respected local music teachers. His friends and fellow musicians were caught off guard by his sudden passing, remembering him as an exceptionally talented, humble, and loyal friend. He leaves behind a legacy of great music and a community that deeply misses his kind and gentle presence. Ellen Weston, the talented American actress and television writer, passed away at the age of 87. She passed away at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. She had a unique career that successfully spanned decades on both sides of the camera. As an actress, she appeared on classic shows like Get Smart and SWAT, along with daytime soaps like Another World. Later, she transitioned to writing, serving as the head writer for the daytime drama Guiding Light, a role that earned her a Writers Guild of America award. Her colleagues remembered her as a sharp, creative professional who had a deep understanding of television storytelling. Her family and friends mourned her passing, celebrating her long and diverse career in Hollywood. Tony Rayns, the British film critic, programmer, and translator, died at the age of 78. He passed away in London, though his family did not share a specific cause of death. He spent his long career championing East Asian cinema, helping to introduce legendary directors from Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, and Hong Kong to Western audiences. He wrote reviews for Sight and Sound and Time Out, and he played an active role in starting the Busan International Film Festival. He also translated and wrote English subtitles for hundreds of films, making them accessible to international viewers. His friends and filmmakers around the globe paid tribute, remembering him as a brilliant historian who dedicated his entire life to the love of cinema.